The Grim Knight is a darker, bloodier, and overall more awesome version take on the Batman mythos. He made his first appearance in The Batman Who Laughs Volume 2, Number 1, back in 2019. He comes from the Dark Multiverse, and his initial origin is quite different from what we've initially seen in the comics. It starts out similar enough with a young Bruce Wayne witnessing the brutal murder of his parents Thomas and Martha by the hands of Joe Chill in the iconic Gotham alleyway. However, this is where things would soon change. After the killing, Scumbag Joe must have been a bit clumsier on this earth, for he soon tripped, dropping the gun that killed the Waynes. Frantically looking for Martha's pearls, Chill then looked on at a traumatized Bruce staring at the murder weapon. Joe tells the kid to scram, but this Bruce was not about to give in to the fear. He then picked the gun up and aimed it at Joe, where he told him to shut up and die, and then proceeded to shoot the man multiple times, ending the life of his parents' murderer. Man, this story starts out dark. I can already hear Zack Snyder breathing frantically in the background while reading this as he writes his next idea for a Batman movie. This is right up Zack's crime alley. Getting a taste for blood, this Bruce would then go on a similar journey to his main universe counterpart, where he would train with the world's deadliest assassins to become a living weapon forged to punish Gotham's underworld. Sitting depressed in Wayne Manor, surrounded by a sweet collection of guns and knives, Bruce was then thinking of the type of symbol he would become with his newfound deadly skills. Instead of having to hire a graphic designer to give him cool logo ideas, inspiration would soon strike Bruce when a bat came crashing through his living room window. Wayne then thanked the furry little guy for the idea by blasting it to pieces, declaring to himself that he needed to become a bat. Man, this Batman is unhinged. I think he just needs a hug, guys. Becoming this universe's Batman, this Bruce then spent his first year brutally cleaning up Gotham's crime problem. One of the first major things he did was sneak into a dinner party hosted by the mob and Gotham's corrupt elite, where he proceeded to burn them all to death. Remember guys, a barbecue with Batman? Totally not fun. Bruce's reign of terroristic justice would continue, where he then proceeded to kill the Penguin, Black Mass, Killer Croc, and this world's Red Hood, stopping this universe from ever having a Joker. Thinking he had crossed the line, this world's Jim Gordon proposed to the Gotham police that this Batman needed to be stopped. Seemingly applauding the vigilante for doing their jobs for them, Detective Flass countered Gordon's proposal. Ignoring this, Gordon assembled his own team of officers who believed in taking the Batman down. Later on, Jim and his men used the bat signal to lure the hero in. Thinking he was being summoned to brutally kill another baddie, the Dark Knight arrived, only to be double-crossed by the GCPD, who had placed a magnet inside the signal, which pinned the hero to it. Thinking he had finally bagged the bat, Gordon told him that he had record of every murder that he had committed and would unmask the man and bring him into custody. However, just when things were looking up, it was revealed that the officers were equipped with Wayne Tech armor that protected their identities from the likes of Batman. Unaware that the dangerous dude they had just kidnapped was indeed the Wayne behind Wayne Tech, Bruce then overrode the armor, causing it to overheat to the point where the officers' hearts exploded. He then managed to escape from the bat signal, where he then gave Jim a good beatdown, telling him to stay out of his way. During this time, he had even rigged two blimps armed with explosives to crash into Arkham Asylum and Blackgate Penitentiary, killing nearly every criminal in the city. spreading their violence and fear to all who stood in their way.